mother crying in silent tears. She can't speak, she cries. She cries to me. Pull the final curtain and his hands and senseless minds change our future. Sorry about that. What's up? I'm bored. I wanted to start playing one of my favorite games again. Seriously, it's been so long since I played Ghost of Tsushima. Like, I played this game so many times, so I don't even care about like playing the story. I got Iki Island actually, and I haven't even played it yet. Where is it? Where is Iki Island? It's not that. Tadayori, sorry. Yeah, I've completed this game I think twice so far. Like, I love this game. Oh, it's right here. Yep, Journey into the Past. That's to start Iki Island. Alright guys, so Nini just invited me to a party, so I'm gonna join and I'll have some company while I play, you know? Alright. Sorry for the cringe. I really don't like streaming, but you know, I'm bored, so I really have nothing better to do. Not today anyway. I'm usually like reading, writing, stuff like that. Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, I literally was about to do it like another party in the other group chat.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, just stay in this one though. It's fine.
Alright. I just started the stream, man. I don't know how long I'll do it, but I'm bored and I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima in a long time.
What is that?
Oh, so it's so you know like Assassin's Creed, right?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it takes place in Japan and you play as a samurai.
Okay.
It's much better than any like Dude, I'm already getting my ass kicked. Dude, it's been so long since I played this. Oh god.
Well, does it cost? How much do you think it costs, or does it cost nothing?
It's always on sale, so you could get it as low as like $20, dude.
Okay. I
Yeah,
got
it's,
16 right now, but I need to buy a ref kit because our freaking ref doesn't know how to do his job. He's a
uh,
concession stand worker as well. Concession stand worker.
damn.
I wanted to say this in a game, but I couldn't because I would get kicked off the field. Shut up and go! Shut up and go back to your freaking concession stand, or go to Kona Ice because we had Kona Ice.
That's funny.
I still would have got kicked off if I said that.
Oh man, I can't wait to play Iki Island though, cause I got the expansion right, but
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet because I was like too busy working on, you know, I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want anybody to know about the project yet, but you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
but now I'm playing it again, so I can play the expansion now.
That's good.
Yeah, cause I
I'm playing
bought
this
it
game called
and then
eFootball. It's like FIFA. It's just downgraded a little bit.
honestly FIFA looks kind of fun.
FIFA is fun. Well, I do mobile. Mobile is pretty easy. Gotta say that. And then on PlayStation, I do eFootball.
Mm. I didn't even know that game was on mobile. Mobile. Jesus Christ. Dude, it's kind of hard to talk because I just spent like an hour talking while watching those old videos, so
Oh yeah, you the commentary.
yeah. It was fun though, man. Like, I was watching stuff from when I was like 13 years old and it was
Mm.
crazy.
That's nice. And I have a soccer game today, so I couldn't be on for like a long time. I'll be right back.
Alright. Oh god, I gotta change stance. How do I change stance? I forget. Oh, there we go. Wow. Dude, what the fuck? Alright, there we go. No, you don't. Oh my god, that was cool. Sorry, Norio. Alright, I'll stop. This is a Buddhist monastery, and the Mongol scum has invaded it and killed all of the monks.
Sucks to say I gotta go in a little bit, like 20 minutes.
Alright.
Well, not now.
Okay.
What do you think happened in the past, like, day?
For you?
No, for you.
Oh. Well, I got no sleep last night, so I ended up just eating, and then I worked out, and then I fell asleep. I woke up, and I got on here because I cannot finish like my schoolwork without some sleep, because I've been deprived of my sleep for the past like month, because I don't even know why, to be honest. I'm trying to find some good medication to help me at night, but to no avail yet. Hopefully soon though, because I need to finish school. I need to read some books. I need to write some books. I need to...
You write books?
Yeah, I'm a writer, man. Or,
Sure about that?
well, loosely. I've studied, you know, linguistics and literature for the last like 2 years. But yeah, I've been writing since I was like 13. I started out with poetry. I did some like philosophical essays. I did a bunch of stuff.
Cool.
Thanks, man.
Oh, my back started. Ow! I have a sharp pain in my... Ah!
Honestly, most of the writing I've done is like comedy for like, you know, the projects and stuff, which I don't like. I don't like having most of my writing be dedicated to that, but
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever. You're watching my stream too?
Yeah.
Oh man. It's whatever. It's whatever. Whatever. Oh man. It's whatever. It's whatever. Whatever.
It's whatever.
It's whatever.
Oh, it's okay. I don't. It might be replaying a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, never mind. We're good.
I'm gonna change my loadout.
Trying to change as well, cause I gotta go.
Wow, look at that beautiful masterpiece. Jesus Christ. Um, going to go with a melee build because I really need to get back to learning how to actually play the game. I don't trust myself pulling out a bow. I don't really know if I'm going to be able to actually use it. Where's Gosaku? Here we go. This is my main. Although I don't like the way I made it look, but whatever. Oh, come on. This is one of my biggest complaints with the game. Just random spawns for enemies. And it's so repetitious, it's just, it gets boring. You don't even want to engage.
Alright, back.
Nice.
Oh, oh, oh. Alright, back.
Oh god, now I'm gonna hear. Oh, I regret doing that now.
Well,
It's too late now.
it's whatever.
It's whatever.
Break his ankles? Never mind, never mind. I'm real already. Not even 5 minutes into the match. Get out.
Man, we really got to do some more of those, like, discussion streams, like,
Yeah.
we were gonna do. I haven't even, I mean, I thought of some topics, like, I don't want to do something, like, so generic and overplayed, like, what's the meaning of life, bro?
Bro, what the freak?
It's so played out. I want to do something different.
Hey guys, what's the meaning of life?
Yeah, hold on, man.
I wonder.
I'm back.
Nothing happened. Nothing out the ordinary happened when you were gone.
You see, just because you said that, I know something out of the ordinary happened.
Exactly! Nothing happened though, I'm being serious.
Time for a standoff.
Stand off. I'm watching this real quick. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, oh, that was brutal.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
One of those guys was actually Japanese. The Ronin ended up joining the Mongols in promise of like food and shelter. So they're actually traitors to their own people. So
That's
I gotta
crazy.
kill
I don't
them
know
too.
what that happened.
Okay, that's a bear. Holy shit.
Well, that's a cub. That ain't even that big. Pause.
Yeah, but they will destroy me. Like, bears are tough. When they smack you, you go flying backwards. And then they can run super fast at you, charge you, and do it again and again until you die. So
Well,
you gotta
that
take them out
sucks.
from like a distance.
Come on, shoot the dang ball!
Alright. I gotta bring out the flute.
Oh, huh?
I don't remember how to, actually. That's a grenade. I didn't mean to... Dude, I don't remember how to play this game. Okay, that's
Just
the
look it
camera.
up.
Hi. Okay.
Shoot the ball! Oh, I'm crossing it. I'm so dumb.
Oh, okay. The pad. The middle pad. Here we go.
Pause.
Hopefully this is sunlight. Yeah, so the way you change the weather in the game is by playing the flute. And there's a song.
So the way you change the weather in the
There's a song for each season, or not season, every weather type.
or not season every weather.
There we go. Look how beautiful that is.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's pretty much confirmed that there's going to be a sequel to the game, so I'm excited. And they're also going to do either a movie or a TV show, which will probably suck, but as long as there's a second game, I'm happy. I don't think there was enough content in this game, honestly.
I swear, if this game is gonna be like Scream, I'm gonna cry. Because you know how Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, Scream 5, how many Screams are there? Just kill
True.
everybody.
That's the thing about, like, horror movies. They never know when to, like, stop a franchise. They just keep on adding movies to it. Like Halloween, Scream. Not really Resident Evil too much. That's my friend's, that's Mirko's favorite.
Yo. Again.
He loves
Is it
Scream
show or
too.
game?
Well, there was the movies and then there was the games.
I thought it was a show.
I think, I don't know about the show, honestly. I don't even watch Resident Evil or anything.
Me neither.
I'm into like cheesy 80s kind of slasher movies.
Cheesy 80. Square is how you shoot. I kept on clicking circle, which that was a cross button.
Like my favorite slasher of all time is Silent Night, Deadly Night. I love that movie. It's just so ridiculous. And then they ruined it with like sequels that have nothing to do with Christmas whatsoever.
What the frick?
Garbage Day. Look that up. It's the worst scene. Worst voice. It's so terrible.
Hey guys, we're gonna talk about Garbage Day. Garbage Day today. Get it? Garbage Day today.
Yeah.
Eh. It's just eh. Just eh.
Oh, I need my grappling hook. Yeah.
Shoot the dang ball! Well, good job on that one.
What kind of
eFootball
movie?
has harder mechanics than FIFA.
What kind of movies do you like?
I really don't watch movies that much. Like, I listen to music and stuff.
Me neither. I don't really watch movies that much anymore.
Yeah, as a kid though, lots of movies.
Oh yeah, movies when you're a kid are the best.
When you're older, it's just, eh.
Yeah. Okay.
I would've been outside anyways. Oh, it is outside.
I hate this game's parkour. It's so bad. That's one issue I always had with this game. The parkour and the lack of like side activity stuff.
Side missions.
Dude, am I pressing the wrong button? or is the game like messing with me?
How the? They made the goal. Never mind.
Dude.
What happened?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm grappling on this tree, and then I jump, and for some reason I'm not grabbing on. Wow, I finally did it.
Right as you say it.
Of course. Right when I start complaining. It's like, shut up, we don't want to hear you whine.
And then.
And now I'm whining even more, because they did it. And I did it again. Oh my god. Yeah, the parkour in this game is definitely one of the weaker parts of it. It's clunky, man. That's one thing Assassin's Creed has on it. But, nothing can beat this art style, look at this. This is artistic integrity right here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Alright, don't ask what to say in the chat.
Rip Troy. Oh my god. Thanks. Like, look at that. This is the thing, I hate this idea in video games today, where graphics are the most important thing, but the graphics aren't even, they have no life to them.
Did you see the Mortal Kombat that they just released on the Switch? They released it on PS5.
Great, now you're
and
talking
it
about
looks
Mortal
great.
Kombat.
No complaints. And then they ported it to Switch. It looks so bad. It literally looks like it's from 2002.
Really?
It's really
that
Look
bad?
at the comparison pictures. It's fucking hilarious. Are all those chocolates for you?
You want some?
Yeah.
I only grabbed the
like,
bag, cause...
Yeah, I only like the ones that are like the plain...
Yeah.
But it doesn't tell you which is which.
There's... I'll show you.
Oh, that's milk.
Yeah.
I don't like anything with caramel.
That's dark chocolate.
Is there anything with milk chocolate?
Yeah, that one. It's, I forget the flavor. It's like...
These are caramel, right? The square ones?
Yeah.
There's only three.
They're like
four,
loaded with caramel.
Yuck.
4 flavors.
You don't like
of
caramel?
chocolate
No,
that I
it
can think
gets
of.
stuck in my teeth.
The frick? What type of cross was
There's only
that?
one left. You ate them all?
No.
Of these?
I only had like 2 of them. Unless there wasn't many in there.
I don't think so. Yeah, that's...
Wow, that looks
It's
terrible.
bad, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. Ooh.
Okay. No! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh wow, I lived. I survived.
Oh! Lucky
This
for
game. Yeah, so I did like, I guess you could call it gaming photography. I took like, I think it was like maybe 500 pictures of just this game in like certain situations, certain atmospheres and stuff. I'm gonna make a video where I just, it's like a movie reel of like the pictures with some nice music in the background.
Oh shoot, I gotta go now.
Alright, man. I'll see you.
Alright, see you.
See you, bro. I'm all alone. What else is new? But look at that. And would you look at that? The sun goes down in real time. You can see it going down.
I go back to work tomorrow.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, we can watch something today. Like you said.
No, Tori's going out, but she's coming back home, so it'll have to be a little early. Watch an episode.
That's fine. Whatever is best for you. Yeah, I never noticed that. I didn't know the sun goes down in real time. That's so awesome. And I believe when you play the flute to change the weather, if it's already that weather for that particular song that you're playing with the flute, it will only make it look a bit different. So, as opposed to like when it's raining, and then you can play the song for simply a clear, uh, sunny weather effect. Snake flute is real? Oh, I know. uh, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, so it's nighttime right now, so I can go in with, gear, accessories, flute. Yeah, the sun's warm embrace, lament of the storm, shadows in the fog, a chorus of raindrops. So this makes it rain, so I'll show you this. And there we go. We have a nice gentle downpour. Look how nice that is. And it looks beautiful too. I love rain in real life. Like it's my favorite thing ever. Whenever it rains, I enjoy the rain. I love the taste, the smell, the feeling, the sound, the look. Just the aesthetic of this game's rain is like, look at that, man. So this game came out in 2021, I believe. And I really don't see anything coming close to this game's like beauty. It's just, it's unparalleled. And don't get me wrong, there's a bunch of beautiful games out there. Like, I'm trying to think. There's the Far Cry games look great, honestly. Even to this day, games like Far Cry Primal still look amazing. That's actually my favorite Far Cry game. I still have it. I played through it so many times. It's still beautiful. And then you have games from 2004, Half-Life 2, which in my opinion is the greatest game ever made. It's my favorite. It came out the same year as I was born, so it's kind of telling. Makes me feel better about it. That game still looks incredible. You see, it's not all about being realistic and stuff. It's about artistic integrity. It's about encapsulating emotions through, like, the sky, the clouds, the trees, the mountains, you know, things like that. This game knows that. That's what this game is kind of built upon, is the idea of beauty going over what to was the fact that they took realism over a lot of other things. Like, I mean, one of the biggest things that they showed in like some preview commentary stuff is like, oh no, this is a duel. Should I try it? Maybe. Maybe I will. And I didn't mean to throw that. But the balls of a horse shrivel up when it's cold. Wow, game-breaking stuff. Don't get me wrong, the gameplay is incredible. And graphically, the game looks great, too. It really makes you feel like you're in you know, 19th century United States, where, the preponderance of the people you meet are either outlaws or men of the soil, where thoroughbreds were the livelihood of men, where trains were something people couldn't afford, so they would sneak upon the train tracks and wait for the shuttles to open, and then they would go in. I love that time period. I'm fascinated by it. I mean, my favorite show of all time is Little House on the Prairie. I mean... Oh man, installed Ghost of Tsushima. I think it's already installed because, you know, I'm playing it, but... Alright. Let's do a duel. Duels are really tough in this game, especially when you're playing on a higher difficulty, which I am. I'm playing on a hard New Game Plus. So, it's pretty tough. And I just started playing it again, so don't bet on me having a, you know, easy time with this guy. Nice. Perfect parry. Oh, I missed. I missed Heavenly Strike. God damn it. That's like one of the best abilities in the game. This is just a job. You're not very good at it, sir. You're getting your ass kicked. You haven't even hit me yet. Oh, as I say that, you hit me for the first time. Nice. Oh, okay. That was a big hit I took. Oh, I did the same thing you did, boy. Same technique. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, okay. Dude, are you kidding me? What? Oh my god, he was so low, man. That was actually bullshit. Oh yeah, that makes so much sense. Dude, this game is bullcrap. Bullcrap is still worth more than you. At least I can use it for fertilizer. Second time's a charm, hopefully. Alright. Perfect parry. Nice. I'm gonna save my resolve so I can get up if I need to. Oh, okay. Come on, wrong way. Wrong way! Oh my. Okay. Oh my god. I didn't mean to use Heavenly Strike. That's the thing. When you start playing this game and you get experienced with the combat system, you tend to button mash more. Which is kind of weird because usually it's the beginning of a person's journey through a game like this where you start button mashing, right? But it's actually when you're familiar with the game is when you start button mashing. It's kind of weird. It's like a fighting game. You get in the corner and then you just go ham. Damn. Ooh, did you see that? Third time's a charm. Alright. Took care of that guy. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this place. Third time's a charm, man, yep. The platitude is correct. Okay, I can grapple here. By the way, I love this game's willingness to pull no punches when it comes to like emotional depth, because they actually show like dead children and shit. And it stands true to the time period, like 1274. Okay, nice. Because this takes place during the first invasion of Japan by the Mongols, which is, they invaded Tsushima, the island of Tsushima. Which is obviously where the game takes place. Come on, man. Like I said, I gotta get used to the game again. I mean, it's war. Children are going to die, women are going to die. It hints at certain characters being raped and stuff, like... Be prepared, man. Sometimes it can be a little tough to, consume so much sadness, you know? They got upside down taco heads. Oh man, they do. They have very strange hats. Some of the Ronin actually just wear like buckets on their head. Like, you know, like bushels? That kind of bucket. And it's cracked. Great protection. I guess when you can't afford like metal helmets, you wear a bucket. What if like a guy used that bucket to take a shit in? It's kind of nasty. I'm running. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I gotta get my resolve up. Which I don't even remember how to, do. Yo, Nini, ask me some questions, man. Like, if you have any. If you don't worry about it. Like, maybe we can do, like, a Q&A kind of thing. Why not? If you want, you don't have to. I'm just giving, like, a suggestion. I am bored, so I'm up for anything, really. You know, I envy you, man. I wish I was, into sports when I was your age. I wasn't. Even if I was kind of incapable for a long time because of the tumor I got. So, you know, I was kind of, I was kind of, not allowed that privilege of having fun playing soccer on a team or being on a football team, being a linebacker or whatever people call the players. I don't care about football, dude. It's fun watching it, but I really don't know anything about it, and I really don't care. Sports are just kind of boring to me. I like combat sports. I like boxing, kickboxing. I don't even like MMA. 12 or 13, you should have tried sports. Well, I did. The thing is, it was more of a school thing. We were required to um, play like certain sports for this month or whatever, but I never went out of my way to, like, you know, have my mom invest in a soccer net or shin guards for my sneakers and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you need for soccer. I'm just using soccer as an example. And yeah, it was kind of hard because I had to learn how to walk again. My legs weren't the same. Although, after I recovered from that, I was like the most active person on the planet. At least that's how I felt. I was just so active. I was full of energy. I could run and play for 4 hours straight, maybe even longer if I wanted to. So it's not really a valid excuse, but at the same time, I was scared. I was very scared. I was like, you know, what if I trip and I trip backwards and crack the back of my head, my skull on the cement, and then I have to go back to the hospital, that kind of thing. I was thinking negatively about the future. So I was kind of afraid, so I didn't want to try it again. I used to like bicycles as... Really? Huh. That's weird. I've never heard of that. I did a cartwheel in soccer. Wrong sport. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I'm in Toyotama now. You start out in, what's it called? Izuhara. I like Toyotama the best because it has the most variety in environment. You have the forest, you have flowers, you have beaches. You just have the best views as well. You can see the last part of the game, Kamagata, where it's all snow. Not literally, but so someone showed me. Oh, someone shoved you. Oh. Did they shove you on accident, or was it like intentional? I'm fine though. Oh, that's good. No, on purpose. Man, why does everybody like bully you? Like every time we talk, you tell me a new story about how you got in a fight at school. It's like the freaking Hunger Games over there, bro. Especially in the cafeteria at lunchtime. Haha, knee slapper. Not really. I'm small. Oh, I get it, man. I mean, I was actually one of the taller kids in my school, or in my, like, grade. I wasn't the tallest. I told you about Aiden Walsh, like, towering over everybody else, right? But, I was on the taller side. But I'm not even that tall now. I'm 5'9", 5'10". I am still growing, though, so I could be, like, 6 foot by the time I'm done. I wouldn't put money on it, though. I wouldn't really bet on it. I'm pretty strong though. Nice, man. Just because you're small in height doesn't mean you can't be big in strength, you know? I like streaming in a certain way, um, for one reason only, and I can kind of show my personality better than I can in videos, because the videos are more about, you know, the jokes. It's like, you know, consistent, wisecracks and quick-witted quips being thrown at the person watching it to make them laugh. That's what comedy is about, right? Or, you know, there's subtle comedy as well, where, you know, it takes time for the punchline, because it's all in the details. You know, they're using, like, contextual clues and stuff. But at the same time, I like showing my personality, more than anything else, really. I think you can get a lot more out of it, you know? Out of me, rather. That's why I like streaming. Even though I know nobody's watching, it sort of, gives me a, boost in confidence, and I can, you know, just be myself, you know, without being like, oh, I can't put this in the video because, you know, it's just gonna make it long. You know what I mean? I am what? Sorry, That's why I like talking to you so much, man. Like, we can talk about anything and have, like, a great conversation, you know? You don't get that anymore. I am watching. Oh, okay. Like, even with Pig and Mirko, I can't have conversations like the conversations we have, because, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's always, like, political. I tend to want to stray away from political conversations, because those discussions are very stressful. they induce a lot of anxiety because you're just thinking about how the world is. You know what I mean? When I want to express my views on pretty much anything, I just write about it. Like, I have a bunch of stuff where it's just written, like, opinions on philosophy, religion, politics, science, society, whatever it may be. Think of it, I've probably written about it. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you. That's kind of creepy. I'm not sure if I feel safe now. Wow, look at that thunder. And I'm trying to like screenshot the thunder, whatever. I want a clear sunny day. The Police, the song Every Breath You Take, I'll be watching. Oh! Okay. I haven't really listened to the Police too much, but I get it now. That's good, man. That's good. It's a good one. So what kind of music do you listen to, man? Because one thing you'll experience if you don't listen to what, you know, is popular is, you'll feel kind of embarrassed. You'll feel kind of left out. Any that I like. So it can be any genre, it's more about how the song sounds, like, specifically. Alright, that's fair. I used to be kind of that way. Now, not really. Oh, this is beautiful. So this is the camera mode, and it's fantastic. This is what I use, except hard metal. I hate it. Well, what do you define as hard metal? Because a lot of what people may consider heavy may not be so heavy for other people, you know what I mean? Dude, what the hell is happening to this waterfall? Heavy metal. Can you name any, like, bands that, you're kind of referring to? Because I might agree, actually. Because, believe it or not, I actually don't really listen to heavy metal, well, I listen to heavy metal, just not, like, super heavy shit. I can give you, like, a laundry list of the bands I listen to, and the kind of music I enjoy. I can give a lot of good recommendations to stuff you would actually like, I think. Starting a song with blasts of rock. I mean, isn't that what kind of makes rock rock, though? Is the rock sound? Most of the rock I listen to is from the 70s, and sometimes the 60s. In the start, though. Okay. Well, my favorite rock bands are from the 70s. Gypsy and Warhorse. Listen to them. Warhorse only has 2 albums. Gypsy has like maybe 4 or 5. Best rock bands ever, in my personal opinion. Like Black Betty. I don't like that actually. And then I like, progressive rock and progressive metal. But that tends to be on the softer side as well. Bands like Conception, Threshold, Elegy, Camel, Landmark. Well, Landmark is like neo-progressive, which was a movement in the 80s to kind of bring back the 70s progressive rock scene. And it did wonders. So it worked. It was successful. Camelot? Yeah, Camelot. Camelot is progressive power metal, but it's done in such a way as it kind of it becomes its own genre in the end, you know? Anything Roy Khan is amazing anyway, but Ark is amazing. The same guitarist from Conception's band, he founded Ark, Tor Ostby, and Ark is the first band, or just the first musical act I've ever seen to do like Hunchback of Notre Dame story song. I guess you could call it a ballad, but not really. It's incredible. Although the first album is actually just a bunch of demo tapes put together, so the sound is very muddy and unrefined. But then Burn the Sun came out, and that was a groundbreaking album. That changed the entire landscape of that genre forever. And it launched Jorn Lande into superstardom, made him like extremely famous, and now he's an icon. Yeah, and then there's like Rainbow, obviously like Ronnie James Dio. I like a lot of like jazz rock actually, like what's that band called? Now I forget, of course. Perfect timing, right? Yeah, I can't think of them. But yeah, jazz is great. When you mix it up with rock, it's even better in my opinion. They work so well together. You should listen to Camel though. Camel is one of the pioneers of progressive rock and one of the biggest influences on neo-progressive rock in the 80s. That's one thing that has always stuck with me. Even when I was a little kid, I knew how dumb it was. It was the assumption that all metal and rock is simply loud, obnoxious, bassy noise worshipping Satan. It's just this ridiculous assertion that some people still propagate to this day. And the thing is, when you listen to Soliloquy by Conception, which you've listened to, when you listen to Ta Zhang by Landmark, when you listen to Surface to Air, or Sanity's End, or Paradox by Threshold, right? When you listen to these songs that have impeccable writing, deep meaning, an almost ethereal and angelic-like sound, how can you say that is nothing but noise? Worshipping Satan. I really don't understand it. Conception was a very subtle Christian band, believe it or not. A lot of their music is about Jesus. They even have a song called Gethsemane. And it's about Jesus Christ giving to the world, and then the world taking everything, giving nothing back, and killing him in the end. Soliloquy is about growing up, falling in love, being betrayed, and then committing suicide. Sanity's End is about drug addiction. Paradox is about environmentalism and, you know, the environment being destroyed by humanity. Surface to Air is actually a religious song. It's about wanting to be free from religion. It starts off with beautiful piano, and Damian Wilson maintains his beautiful, beautiful soft voice, his soft tone throughout the entire song. Who again? The song. Well, which one? I named a few. I don't know, I'm just very passionate about music, so I don't like people bashing music when they know nothing about it. You know what I mean? If you want to like talk about like Satan worship and rock and metal, talk about Marilyn Manson. Don't talk about fucking, you know, TNT or whatever. You know, it's ridiculous. What's the song called? Well, which one? Which song? What's it about? The one about Jesus giving and the world taking. Oh, Gethsemane. It's by Conception. I highly recommend it. Well, Roy Khan is a Christian. He sings in church. And he gives to his local, like, churches and stuff. But he's always been a very critical Christian. He's not all about, you know, evangelization and, you know, trying to convert people. He was more about, finding meaning through God. Which I'm all for. Gethsemane? Okay. That's the garden, Jesus was arrested in before his crucifixion. It's Gethse, and then Mane. I've just been riding around. I haven't even really been doing any quests or anything. I don't really mind. I've played this game so much. I've completed it a few times. I'm kind of, you know, sick of doing the same stuff. That's why I can't wait to get to Iki Island by conception. And you listen to The Last Sunset. The Last Sunset is, it's so on the nose. It's so on the nose about, you know, what it's about. It's about waiting for your last judgment, hoping that you ascend to heaven instead of descending to hell, you know? Thanks. No problem, no problem. Yeah, I've listened to a lot of music that, you know, borders on the edge of, atheism, actually. And I'm not an atheist, don't get me wrong. I actually don't like a lot of the things atheism stands for, and a lot of the people in it. I think they're very, very, up their own ass. To the point where they'll probably, like, brush their teeth with an enema, like, that far up their own ass. They can taste their own uvula kind of head up their own ass. I always have to ask the question, these people who claim that nobody should latch on to their faith, well, what about those people in Appalachia where they have no running water? Their meals consist of things they dig up from a dumpster. Where their bed is covered in solidified shit. There's piss stains all over their carpet. They don't have a door for their house. They have no windows. Nothing to be afforded the right to do that. It's so selfish. It's so disrespectful. It's disgusting. These people have nothing. Some of them don't even have a family. Some of them don't have a home. And you're telling me a church that brings everybody together, every single one of these people together, to have fun, to learn, is a bad thing, and it should be stopped? That's why I can't get behind atheism. Or militant atheism, as they call it. Where, you know, it's pretty much where they, it's funny, militant atheism is exactly what they supposedly fight against, which is things being shoved down their throat. Militant atheism is the opposite of, you know, what atheism started as, really, in terms of as a movement. They are shoving down everybody's throats their anti-theism, because that's what it is. You know, atheism is different when it's compared to anti-theism. I'm talking about anti-theists, which is honestly the preponderance of atheisms nowadays. Atheists, sorry. It pisses me off. What the hell? The chat, dude. The chat is messed up. I'm back where you were talking about soccer. The fuck? Dude, I can't even see what you're saying now, or what you're typing. Can I fix this? Oh, I'm getting it now, I'm getting it. I just got no. Alright, well, now I can see what you're saying, so it's fine now. It's fixed. I'm actually not too open about, like, my religious belief. I always dumb it down. I simplify it. I love having conversations about religion. Don't get me wrong. Theology is a very interesting subject, and it's inherently laced into, you know, it's it's naturally interwoven with, history and geography. No, horse, come on. I don't want to fight. Just want to go. Cough, cough, Islam. Well, prepare for, Islam to take over the world, because, could happen. Why do you think they, invaded, like, Constantinople with the Ottomans? They wanted to invade Europe and install Islam as the main religion, the country religion, I guess you could call it. The religion everybody, you know, falls under. Like the United States. Well, the United States was never really a Christian nation. I mean, as a Rhode Islander, I can tell you from being a Rhode Islander, it was never a Christian nation. Rhode Island is the birthplace of religious freedom in the United States. Roger Williams was a revolutionary who fought for religious freedom. And it wasn't only for atheists, it was also for Christians. His philosophy was essentially, you have your beliefs, I have mine, let's be at peace, let's not, you know, put our beliefs against each other, let's work with each other. It's one of the reasons why he, fought for peace between, you know, us and the Native Americans. Like, us Rhode Islanders who were, like, of European descent, and the, Native Americans. I'll just need your Gmail. What do you mean? Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it. I get it. I'll send you a PowerPoint. And Rhode Island is one of the most important states in the history of the United States. And the religious emancipation was sort of one of the core reasons for it. You did a project on Rhode Island? That's cool, man. That's really cool. If you ever need, like, some info, like, let me know. I can help you out. Give you some info. What kind of things did you learn about it? While you do that, I can give you some, like, facts. Where I live, I won't say, for the sake of me being streamed right now, right? But my county has the oldest and longest, I suppose you could say, reigning, 4th of July parades in the history of the country. And it's also the biggest. We have hundreds of thousands of people coming from all walks of Earth, from Asia to Europe, even Africa and the Middle East, right? Anywhere you can imagine, people come here to celebrate the 4th of July. It's amazing. Yeah, the 13 colonies. Oh, Native American culture really shaped Rhode Island, believe it or not. Our street names are based off the tribe names. A lot of important people that kind of shaped Rhode Island as a state were Native American. A lot of people here have, you know, Native American history and heritage, ancestors, descendants. Myself included, I guess, because one of my ancestors was like a chieftain. His name was like Harry Mutty. I don't know much about him or anything. I get all this stuff from my grandma because she subscribed to a bunch of stuff like Ancestry and National Geographic, and she gets like flyers where, you know, it's all that stuff. It's cool. Their government at the time, some facts. That's all? That's kind of unfortunate, man. Because, the government side of things isn't really that interesting. The most interesting stuff about Rhode Island is really like the cultural stuff, the cultural side of things. Dude, finding out like who your ancestors are is truly incredible. My ancestors came on the Mayflower. They were the Pilgrims. John Alden, Priscilla Mullins, they ended up marrying. And one of the most famous American writers of all time, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, ancestor, and John Adams, the second president of the United States, the first vice president to George Washington. He helped write the Declaration of Independence, I believe. It's really cool to learn that your ancestors are such like prominent figures and extremely important figures in terms of, you know, the creation of the country you live in. You know what I mean? It's very cool. I love learning stuff like that. Yeah, Rhode Island was it was really considered a like a safe haven, a paradise for migrants, because it was very it felt very far away from everything else, when it really wasn't in the end, but it felt that way. You had all of these Europeans of different ethnicities, even Africans who weren't like indentured servants or slaves. You had Asians, stuff like that. they would come to Rhode Island and become farmers and timbermen and even politicians. And they, like the religious freedom were speaking about, that was a big reason they came over. Because back then, if you don't follow a certain religion, you would be prosecuted in places in Europe and even the United States. Restrictions on like atheists still stand in the United States. I believe in over a dozen states, you cannot run for any sort of office if you are an atheist. You must be Christian. And in order to become president, one of the clauses is you must be Christian. You have to be over the age of like 45, I think. Could be wrong. It might be more. I don't think it's less though. I believe you have to be over the age of 40 at least. You must be Christian, and I believe you must have had some sort of background in like political office, like a senator, a governor, stuff like that. What's a bad thing about Rhode Island? The roads. It's in the name. Seriously, so our government is kind of infamous for how poorly our roads are. Even the sidewalks are kind of infamous. Because here's the thing, our government, for decades upon decades, instead of, you know, fixing up these roads that actually cause accidents every year, even the sidewalks do so as well. They instead invest in new roads and new sidewalks that aren't necessary. And a lot of the time they aren't even used at all. That's one bad thing. Another bad thing is the problems in our capital city of Providence. Providence is a shithole. Think of it as a mixture, an amalgamation of the worst states, the worst cities of America. Southside Chicago, Detroit, New York City. It's so bad. I'll give you a few reasons why. There's too many to name, like, just offhand, but I can give you a few. One thing being the homeless problem. The homelessness in Providence is unbearable. I remember when I was going to the hospital, when I had my brain tumor, I would have to go there because that's where the hospital is, right? I would be in the park. So you know those like big parks in New York City where they have like the black fence all around it, and it's like that in Providence as well. Very similar parks. When I was there, this park, it was like looking at a homeless shelter. It was so bad. All you had were tents and like shopping carts and just homeless people sleeping on benches. It was horrible. And it's still like that. It's actually worse. Yeah. Another thing is the crime rate in Providence is horrible. It's not very safe, no matter where you go. There's actually gangs in Providence. I'm talking like real gangs, like offset sort of like subsections of like Crip and Bloods. Um, it's terrible. It's because I compared it to Southside Chicago. The reason for that is because there is a shooting involving gang violence every fucking weekend in Providence. Sometimes there's a couple. And these are mass shootings involving like a dozen people or more. That quick cash gangs. I make that quick cash selling weed, bro. Yeah, that kid was stupid. It also doesn't help that during the BLM bullshit in 2020, they ended up like defunding the Providence Police Department, and the crime rate went up by about 200%. It's kind of like Texas, when the policy went in place where you don't need a permit to buy a firearm anymore. You just have to be 18. The crime rate went way up when that happened. So, yeah, Providence is a shithole. There's also a big issue right now, medical staff being assaulted sexually and like just like punching and kicking kind of assault. We're actually like the leading statistic in that right now, our state. So now they're going to try and find some solutions, like investing in like security around like hospitals and stuff. It's bad, man. Like I was watching the news. It was like hundreds, if not thousands, of like nurses, mostly women, of course, but there were some men too, like being like raped and molested. Some of them were like beaten with like fucking bats and shit. It's sad, man. I thankfully live in one of the safer places in Rhode Island. It's actually one of the safest places in the United States if you go by like a county by county basis. Um so I'm safe, like I live in a safe place. But it's kind of scary when you have to go to Providence, when you have to go to the hospital or the dentists or things of that nature. It's scary. It's very scary, actually. There's also a big drug problem in Providence. It's very poor there. I mean, dude, when I got my brain tumor, believe it or not, I met the governor of Rhode Island of the time. Like, I went to the State House, because it was like some sort of program to, sort of embolden children dealing with, like, medical issues and stuff. Dude, yeah, dude. Exactly. 50 to 70 shootings in Texas every fucking month, it seems. It's terrible. Houston, Dallas, horrible. San Antonio, parts of it are terrible. I don't know much about like other parts like Sulphur Springs, Brownfield. I don't really know about much of those, but the big cities in Texas, yeah, terrible. But when there's a big city, you're gonna get problems like that, right? It's just what happens, you know. El Rio. I imagine. I imagine. But but yeah, I met the governor. He was fucking terrible. Terrible governor. I read up on like what he did as governor. He barely did anything, but the things he did do didn't work or were just flat out fucking retarded. Man, look how beautiful that is. Holy crap. Wow. That's gorgeous. The border, yeah, the border in Texas, obviously, of course. Um, but, yeah, there's, so yeah, I met him, and I shook hands with him. He gave me, like, a medal and like, a certificate of, I guess, appreciation or some shit. I don't really remember much. I have it somewhere. I gotta find it. It was cool, though, like, I walked up to the State House, I walked up the stairs with my mom, my grandma, and my grandpa, and, it was cool. I felt important, you know? And that's a feeling when you're a child, that's a feeling, that you can't really explain. Austin is good. I don't know much about Austin. I forgot to mention Austin, because that's a big, like, Texas place, so... Big part of Texas, but... Yeah, So yeah, I know firsthand how horrible Providence is. So you can go online and, you know, do, like, statistical analysis. Go over, like, policy and the political side of things. You can do that. I've done it as well, but I'm coming at you from, like, a personal experience. Obviously, personal anecdote you have to take with a grain of salt, sometimes an entire jar, but, I have no reason to lie. I love Rhode Island, I love where I come from. I'm proud of being a Rhode Islander. I take pride in it. I love learning about where I come from. I love learning about my people, you know. But when it comes down to it, you have to be very honest about it too. When there's something bad going on in the state that you live in, you have to, you know, you have to come to terms with it, be honest about it, be like, yeah, the situation's pretty fucking terrible right now. I don't feel safe. Stuff like that. Everybody does it. People in New York City, they'll be honest. They'll tell you how horrible it is over there. People in Chicago, people in Detroit, even people in Appalachia, the poorest place in America. Some people will lie and be like, oh, it's alright down here. They're, yeah, of course they're biased, but they're also lying. The Bronx. The Bronx is horrible. Alright, I gotta get going. This has been fun, though. Nice conversation. And it's nice to finally get back on Ghost of Tsushima, because I haven't played it in a long time. I gotta go, bro. See you. See you, Nini. Take care of yourself, man. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later.